Once upon a time, in a little village at the bottom of a big mountain, there was a young man. Everyone in the village knew him for being very lazy. While others worked hard in the fields and workshops, he preferred to rest under a shady tree, dreaming and napping all day long. One day, a wise old master visited the village. He called the lazy young man to him and gave him a task. "My son," said the master, "I want you to climb to the very top of that mountain and bring back a feather from its highest peak." The young man looked up at the tall mountain and laughed, saying, "That's impossible. I'm too lazy to climb all the way up there." But the master smiled and explained that the feather he sought wasn't on the mountain itself. It was on the other side of the mountain in a cave, only reachable by climbing up and then down the other side. This idea intrigued the young man, and he decided to accept the challenge. The climb was tough, and he got tired and sweaty, but he also felt excited and proud as he climbed higher. When he finally reached the top, he was exhausted, but happy. He looked out at the beautiful view and felt a sense of accomplishment. But the real challenge was still ahead. He had to go down the other side of the mountain and find the cave. The descent was even harder, and he fell many times. Yet, he didn't give up. He kept going, driven by the promise of the feather. Finally, he reached the cave and found the feather shining in the light. He picked it up, marveling at its beauty. But then he faced a new problem. How would he get back up the mountain to give the feather to the master? For a moment, he thought about giving up. But then he remembered the pride he felt when he reached the top before. He knew he could do it again. So, he climbed back up, even though it was painful and difficult. When he gave the feather to the master, the old man smiled and praised him for his hard work. He told the young man that he had learned an important lesson. Laziness should not be accepted. It's a challenge to overcome. The young man understood that he was capable of great things when he pushed himself. From that day on, he vowed to challenge himself, set goals, and work hard to achieve them. He learned that overcoming laziness meant pushing past his limits, staying disciplined, and embracing challenges with a positive attitude. And so, he became determined to face any obstacle that came his way, knowing that he had the strength and courage to succeed. The moral of the story is that being lazy and avoiding work might seem easy, but it doesn't lead to success or happiness. Instead, by setting goals, working hard, and facing challenges with determination, we can accomplish great things. Overcoming laziness requires effort, discipline, and a positive attitude. When we push ourselves to do our best, even when things seem tough, we discover our own strength and ability to achieve our goals.